Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, Capricorn? Hello. Welcome to the channel. This is Tallmantarot. If you're new to the channel, I like to say welcome. Hit the subscribe button. Become a part of the family. Also, hit that notification bell. Set it to all so that you can receive all of the content that's released to the channel. Thank you and welcome. Welcome to the family. If you've already subscribed, I like to say thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate the likes, the shares, the comments, the donations, the purchases of the Tallmantarot hoodies that are available in the description box below. But overall, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you. You're helping the channel grow. You're showing love and support. I truly appreciate you. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay? Okay. Now that that's out of the way, we're going to do a general reading for the month of November. For the month of November. We're already in November, everybody. Time went by fast. But yeah, this is a general reading, so it's not meant to apply to your specific personal situation. For that, you need to book a personal reading with me, and we'll take care of that and, you know, find out what we need to find out. But for now, this is a general, and let's see what Spirit has in store for you for the month of November. Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn for November 2021? Okay, before we even get started, every one of these cards that came out were in the reverse. So, to me, intuitively, how I do things, when I see that everything comes out reversed, that's kind of letting me know that you need to get grounded first and foremost. How often are you getting out in nature? How often are you trying to really like meditate, Capricorn? Because I'm getting a feeling that you are disconnected from the Creator, and that's not a good space to be in. You should definitely get connected to the Creator. Okay? You need to be going around water and meditating, giving your worries up to God. You know what I mean? And receiving some enlightenment while you're out in nature and walking around. You know, if you're in one of those places where it's not too cold, take your shoes off, put your feet in the grass, and just close your eyes and try to picture your feet growing roots and going all the way into the ground to Mother Earth. You understand? Like, you need to get grounded first and foremost. That needs to be happening. You need to start seeking higher knowledge from the higher realms at this time, okay? Too concerned with 3D things right now when you need to be focused on your Creator and being connected, okay? That was a flash message. It may not be for everybody, but think about it. How connected are you to God, Source, Spirit? And if you're not doing any of those things that I just mentioned, or in prayer at all, praying and asking for guidance, trying to connect with your spirit guides or anything like that, if you aren't doing any of that, then I'm talking to you. It's time for you to do that, okay? Unpause. Now we can go to the reading. The energy of this reading is about not having gratitude, okay? That's not being thankful for things that you do have in your life. This is about, you know, I'm getting the energy of somebody being upset that they have nothing that they want in life at all, being mad about that in the month of November. And when I see this gratitude in reverse, that's telling me prompting me to tell you that, hey, it's time for you to grab a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen and write down everything that you have in life that you are grateful for and review that list. I'm talking about write until you can't write anymore, all the way down to the shoes on your feet and the food that you eat. You need to be writing all of this stuff down and reviewing all of that stuff, and realize that you don't have to have any of that. You could be someone that doesn't have any of that at all, and imagine what that would be like. It's time for you to show gratitude. No doubt. So this reading, the energy of it is about not having gratitude, not being thankful for anything, pretty much, okay? So be careful with that. That's not a space that you want to be in, because you're operating out of a space of lack. Why don't I have? I can't. I will never have. You don't need to be operating out of that. You need to be operating out of, I'm thankful for everything that I have, because it opens you up to be able to receive. Okay? Okay, that was big. A lot of people need to listen to that. Come on, Capricorn. We got to vibe high. Wake up. Get out of that. Beginning of the month here, we have the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so that's talking about some kind of relationship that may have ended or will be ending in the beginning of the month of November. Okay, that's what this is about. So this is about something that has ended or is getting ready to end in the beginning of the month of November. This is no surprise. I think you already know what this is about here. So we're just going to move on. We'll get more into that in a second when I clarify. The middle of the month, this is showing a new life that is not happening. So if you were trying to have a new beginning, a new start, doing something, it's not being granted to you in the middle of the month here. Okay? So we're going to get into that and find out what that's about as well. And at the end of the month, you have persistence in reverse. So this is telling me that you're not really being persistent and going after something that it is that you want. You're not being busy and focused on that and going after that as hard as you could be. This is what I'm seeing here. So this is all pretty interesting, and I'm ready to actually get into this and figure out what's going on. We're going to shuffle up and clarify, find out what's happening here, Cap. Let's find out what's going on. Two more. All right, here we go. Spirit, what do we have for this love relationship in reverse here? Lovers in reverse. What do we have? So in the case of the Lovers in reverse, this is about either you or someone else who is pretty much crying over something that happened in the past. I'm not going to say crying, but it's either you or the other party is dwelling over something that was lost from the past. It could be you, could be the other party. You're not really focused on what is in front of you in your future. So someone is in the energy of being focused on what they may have lost in the past here. Okay? But there's a new opportunity being handed to you by potentially an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. There's a new opportunity being presented to you. But maybe you feel like you don't want to work on something here. It's either you don't want to work on this new opportunity that's being handed to you, this is about like not wanting, you don't want to be you don't want to come in screaming, you don't want to come in with the truth, like really harshly with the truth to somebody about something. And I don't know if it's a person from the past. This is feeling like a relationship from the past. So it's like you think about this, like this is on your mind, but you have an opportunity that's being presented to you, and it's almost as if you don't know if you want to work on this opportunity that's being presented to you, or you no longer want to work on this opportunity from the past because you're being presented with a new opportunity from an earth sign. And you are an earth sign, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So there's a Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn that's presenting a new opportunity to you. A new opportunity is being presented to you. But like you don't want to harshly tell someone the truth. It's almost like you're holding back from telling someone the truth. And I don't know if it's the person from the past that you're trying to keep from telling the truth to. Like you don't want to come in. Okay, so the energy of the Knight of Swords. You see this person? He's coming in screaming, just unfiltered screaming and bringing the truth. It's like you're keeping from doing that to someone here. And I don't know if it's the earth sign. I got a feeling it's not the earth sign, but like you want to scream the truth to somebody from your past. Yeah. So that's the energy right there. This is a relationship that's already, I think this has ended already. That you are maybe reviewing. And I don't know if this person is still in your energy and maybe trying to be in your energy still. And you no longer want to work on it. And you keep, it keeps making you reflect back to that relationship. But you have a new opportunity that's being presented to you from another earth sign, such as yourself. And you want to tell this person that you don't want anything to do with whatever this is from the past. But you're trying to not do it harshly and bring the truth to this person because maybe you don't want to like hurt this person in some kind of way. There it is. There it is. It's all, there we go. That's what it is. You have a new opportunity. You don't want to tell somebody that you have a new opportunity with somebody else. You don't want to tell them the harsh truth about it. But the person might be knocking at the door. The person might not, Okay. So, Spirit, let's move to the middle of the month. What is this new life about? So it seems as if by the middle of the month of November, you feel like maybe this choice that you may have made, that you felt like maybe you could have made this choice and move forward and possibly like, with this choice, I could take over the world. I could do whatever. Like you feel like maybe this isn't that. and you might want to move on away from this situation because of some kind of backstabbing. Feeling like you're at the end of some kind of betrayal. So you feel like that you're not going to have a new life that you're looking for because the person that you chose may not have been it's like I made the wrong choice and I need to get away from this person because of some kind of backstabbing or betrayal. Okay, so that means like you're done with the situation, whatever this is, whoever this is that you may be dealing with here. And I don't know exactly who it is that you've seen having a new life with or whatnot, whether it's this new offer or it's something from the past here. But whoever it was, you thought that you were going to have a new life, or you were envisioning a new life, and you're seeing at the middle of the month that that's not going to happen with whoever that was, and that was the wrong choice. Maybe that you feel like this person is some kind of player here. King of Wands is an in and out energy. You know, 1 minute they're in your life, the next minute they're out of your life. So maybe you feel like somebody is just, or they're just a sex only kind of relationship, and you might not want to deal, it might not be the long-term fantasy maybe that you were having, as far as, oh, now I got this great person, I can move on with the rest of my life. And so it's going to make you want to move away from this person because you're going to feel like you're being backstabbed or betrayed in the middle of the month of November here. Okay, this is all because of some kind of player energy. Okay, you feel like this person is some kind of player. That's what's going on here. So moving forward, let's go to the end of the month. Spirit, can we talk about this persistence in reverse? What is Capricorn not being persistent about? So what you're not being persistent about is charging forward with your cup of love, or charging forward and really putting your emotions on display. Because, or letting someone know that this is something that's on your mind, and it kind of brings you anxiety because you're feeling like you're being left out in the cold. Yeah, so it's almost like you're not really like being persistent and charging forward and saying, hey, you're the one I think I really want to be with you for the rest of my life. And, you know, and this is something that like kind of bothers you because it's making you feel like you're being left out. Like you're feeling like you're being isolated and left out in the cold in some kind of way. So I think something is going on in your mind. Like, is this person really a player, or is it that you want what you want when you want it, and maybe creating a scenario here? I don't know if how you feel is really what it is, Capricorn. And you know, of course, this isn't everybody's story. You know what I mean? This isn't everybody's scenario here. But for the people that I'm talking to here, it seems as if it feels like there's someone that you want to be with, and then there's this new person that's trying to offer you something, and you don't know if you want to take the risk and be involved with this person and then tell the other person the truth, like, hey, I don't want to be with you because it's probably going to hurt the other person. and then you want to start a new life, and you feel like you might have made the wrong choice, and now you're ready to leave that behind because you feel like this person is backstabbing and some kind of player, when the truth is you really weren't persistent enough to show this person and bring forth a cup of love and let them know that, yo, I think about this at night and I really want to let you know or put this out on the line because this is making me feel like I'm being left out in the cold, like I'm being treated differently. And also at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician in reverse, feeling like you're being manipulated in some kind of way. You feeling like you're being manipulated in some kind of way. Or you feel like you no longer want to be manipulative to someone. Wow, this is up and down. This is kind of everywhere, Capricorn. What's going on? And at the same time, we have an energy of not showing gratitude or not feeling grateful. Because you have some shadow work that you're avoiding here, and that's probably why the energy is kind of off here in this reading. That's why the energy is off here. It's like it's hard to have relationships to the certain Capricorns that I'm talking about that have shadow work that they have to do. Shadow work is things that have happened in the past to you that might be hindering you moving forward in things like relationships, friendships, stuff like that. Like you might have something in your closet, buried deep, something that may have happened to you that you refuse to work on and fix, and maybe it's time for you to go back and fix that before you decide to get involved in relationships. You know how you can drag hurt from one relationship into another relationship and then put that energy on somebody else that's undeserving of that energy? That's what I'm feeling here. It's almost as if, how are you expecting to have a new life and move forward with somebody new if you're bringing old baggage into the relationship from past relationships where people have hurt you, and now as soon as this person does something that looks like a red flag, you're putting the old person's face on the new person, and now they're the player like the last person was. That's what I'm feeling here. That's what's happening. So here's a tip. You're going to keep running into the same kind of relationships if you don't heal yourself from your past and be healed and open and ready to have a new relationship and a new life. You're going to keep running into the same thing if you don't take the time to heal yourself, Capricorn. Okay? That's just being honest and truthful, and that's real life. You can ask anyone this stuff, But do we do that as humans? No. Most of the time, we just go from being hurt in a relationship and look for some kind of savior in the next relationship, and you're the one that's not really healed. And the person you're dealing with next is probably not really healed either. So it's an ongoing cycle of hurt people hurting people. So that's just something for you to think about here, Capricorn. Just, being honest here. That's what it kind of feels like to me, and I felt guided to say that right now. So is this really what you think that it is when it comes down to this person? You need to think about that in the month of November here. Okay? Okay. It's a pretty deep message. Look up the definition of shadow work. It's a big deal. A lot of information on shadow work. Spirit, what advice do you have for Capricorn moving through November 2021? comes out. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Okay, so here we go. There's some kind of cycle that you are not breaking free from, where you've been feeling like you've been backstabbed and betrayed. So that tells me that what we were talking about is true. There was someone in your past that cheated on you and manipulated you with love. King of Cups in reverse is someone who uses love to manipulate people so that they can do whatever that they want to do. And every time you got ready to leave their relationship from the past, this person would love bomb you. This person would love bomb you, definitely. Then bring you back in. And this is the cycle that you're not letting go of, Capricorn. This is what you keep and you're dragging into every new relationship, and that brings arguments and it brings the Tower. But this is something that you keep a secret. You don't really tell anybody about that energy from the past, that has how much it has destroyed you and how you see that in every person that you deal with. Not saying that you deal with a lot of people, but this is something that you reflect on, and this person, they're the face that gets put on new people whenever you feel uncomfortable. Oh, you're cheating on me. So this is something that you need to really take note of and get a hold of. Okay? Okay. And this new person that you might be dealing with, like I said, it's an earth sign, and it's going to cause a Tower with the earth sign if you put the same energy on this new person, on this new earth sign. So that's something for you to pay attention to. I don't know how I lost my music, but please give me a second. You know what? No, we'll just go without it. Let's go into the advice. What advice do your spirit guides have for you, Capricorn? They stopped the music, so they must really want you to hear that. You got to heal something from the past before you move forward, Capricorn, and that's just the truth. Everybody isn't that King of Cups in reverse, and you gotta really understand that. What do you have? There you go. Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence, but the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through your eyes, allowing things to be as they are, without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too, imperfect and human, complex or simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. Okay, Capricorn, if this reading resonates with you, then hit the like button, please. Share and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Follow me on all social media platforms. That's at Tallmantarot. If you'd like to schedule a personal reading, you can check the description box below this video. And in that same description box is the link for you to purchase your Tallmantarot hoodie, in which I would appreciate, and you will too, because it's cold outside. Anyway, I hope the month of November brings you healing, okay? Because that is what's needed in this situation. And I know it will. So I love you all, and I will see you soon. Peace.